Damn.
Level 2 security clearance required.
Nothing interesting. That was the best any work I could. I knew I'd been sick. But I also knew his cohorts would follow me, even if I got away. I'd fallen into their trap. I'd been foolish to defy the chief in the first place. So I just... That's it.
Okay? At least containment and life support are holding. So far.
Isaac. Sorry. Shoot was good.
No, keep that rifle close. What's that?
The one that attacked me. I managed to trap him in here.
Death by boiling. Also known as death by cold.
His face. I'm not seeing things, right? That's Chen.
However, the oil combust.
You can't help him, man. He's...
You're right. I should... The hell with it.
Escape pod 47 launched.
I worked with him for years. Johnston, too. With these shoes here becoming a monster.
We're gonna fix this, Hammond. For them.
Yeah. Come on. The ADS games. I can hold this position for a while, if no more asteroids come through the roof.
What kind of execution this time?
can tell is the ADS power routing was shot.
Well, the administration systems aren't doing much. We can redirect power from there. I'd need to rewire the junction boxes, but we get the ADS cables back.
About what Daniel said. I don't know about any illegal mining or the market. I swear, I'm just here for a repair mission.
Look, Hammond, I don't know you or Daniels well enough to judge, but CEC had to know about the marker.
The company will. Shit like that's above my pay grade. Look, we can get into it. You'll need a way down to those junction boxes. You can turn the atrium elevators back on from security. You'll have full access. I found a CEC executive key card. I'll upgrade your clearance.
And you upgraded yours already?
Yeah, just in case.
And yours, I'll be Martin with issue. The runaway shinobi, I've been ordered to cut
And Isaac?
down.
I heard something up there. Something big. Watch your back. Remember, we need to reactivate the elevators from security.
Quarantine lifted.
Butterflies dancing among the flowers, voices singing in the distance. It's just as the legends described it. Supposedly the immortality-granting elixir of life can be found there. So the Shogunate sent a search party, hoping to bring back the powerful elixir. However, expeditions were sent out, but not a soul returned. Only the things their bodies became.
What? I still don't get it. What kind of story was that? It sounds like some fairy tale.
Yes, everyone believed that it was fiction. Until they saw that.
Human bodies turning into flowers. How mysterious. It sounds quite mystical, doesn't it? This means the legendary base is real, and the sweet elixir of life can be found there. We'll need expendable people for the next expedition. We'll assemble a group of criminals from all over who've been condemned to death. Whomever is able to bring back the elixir of life shall receive a pardon.
I came to identify potential candidates for the assignment. People with skill, who feel an unrelenting desire to live. On my way here, I learned the whereabouts of your wife. She's still waiting for you in Uruguay. The day you were captured, she shut herself away. No one's heard her breathe a word. It seems that she believes you're going to return. I'll ask you again, do you have any attachment to life? Traveling to a mysterious island to compete for a pardon, battling heinous criminals condemned to death. That is the only way for you to be reunited with your beloved. Gabimaru, will you risk death for a life with her? The choice is yours.
That's ridiculous! I'm not setting this man free to chase after some fairy tale!
The Shogunate has commanded it.
He's a dead man walking. There are plenty of others just like him. Stand in my way and I'll be glad to execute you both. Are you listening, Hollow?
They call me Hollow. Heartless.
It isn't that easy to destroy a person's heart.
You said you wanted to see ninjutsu? If this'll do, then let me show you. Minpo Ascetic Blaze.
Impressive.
Alright then. Elixir of life, huh? I'll go find it for you.
After some fairy tale.
The Shogunate has commanded it.
He's a dead man walking. There are plenty of others just like him. Stand in my way and I'll be glad to execute you both. Are you listening, Hollow?
They call me Hollow. Heartless.
It isn't that easy to destroy a person's heart.
You said you wanted to see ninjutsu? If this'll do, then let me show you. Minpo Ascetic Blaze. then. Elixir of life, huh? I'll go find it for you. So, where do I start looking?
I'd like you to come with me. We'll travel to Edo and
Making a detour to Edo sounds like a pain. Can't we just go directly to the island?
we went from indifferent to insufferable. We'll call it off if you'd like.
No, I'll do whatever I need to. My mind's completely made up. Doesn't matter how many criminals I have to face. I will make it back alive. For your sake.
Once, there was a storyteller who was condemned to death. He requested to be beheaded while telling a story. My father, Yamada Asaemon Kichiji, agreed to fulfill this final wish. Even after the head had been severed, the storyteller stayed alive long enough to finish his tale.
The man never realized he'd been beheaded. It was the perfect strike. Painless and devoid of emotion.
After that, I made it my mission to duplicate that immaculate blow my father had made.
Now that was a clean execution.
Brilliant work for a woman.
You honor me, sir.
I sense fear in your swordsmanship. There's a hint of doubt there. It's causing them to suffer more as they die.
Right, I'll work on it.
Zagiri, take a good look at your weapon. The blade always reflects the truth.
Fear makes my sword heavy, so the condemned are forced to die in pain, which makes the blade heavier still. What should I do? How can I eliminate every trace of fear and doubt from my heart? Like my father did. Perhaps if I had a target who deserved no mercy.
Welcome, condemned criminals, to this important meeting. This is His Excellency, the 11th Sei Taishogun, Tokugawa Nariyoshi. Under normal circumstances, none of you would have had a chance to meet him.
It can't be safe to gather them in one place. This is what the shogunate wanted.
A thief who killed 30 people, Tanio Seikichi. Serial arsonist, Mari. Former constable turned killer, Kido Shukan. They are all criminals who have caused great harm.
Tokugawa.
Be quiet.
We've brought you here to give special orders. You will travel to Shinsenkyo and return with the legendary elixir of life in hand. The one who succeeds is to be rewarded with an official pardon. This is the certificate that you will receive.
That changed their attitudes. Adachi Motagura, a violent fiend who killed only women and children for fun, is purely better off dead. Could I kill someone like him without hesitation?
Have you rounded the hall? I could tell by the building head from it. You're a bit of a celebrity at all, like. Although, I have to say I'm disappointed. You're scrawnier and more wretched looking than you were saying. Not to mention you've been caught. This is not I pictured at all.
Sorry to let you down.
I was wary of him at first, but now he's so listless. He's a different person. Is he just another criminal in the crowd? Or is he even more sinister, the way the rumors describe him?
I will now read you a brief description of your destination. This island, known by some as Paradise.
Get the speech! What is this? Fairy tale? Remove your masks, then you'll see it. I can finally breathe. This man was the only sergeant to return to us alive from the previous expedition. As you can see, he has lost his humanity. When he reached home, his body was covered with bumps. And the next day, they began to bloom. The remaining 60 members of the expedition are still missing, most likely dead. Considering he's our only source of information, we don't have any clue as to what took place on the island. Wait a minute! You didn't tell us it would be this dangerous!
I don't see any issue. Blossoming with flowers? I can't think of a more mystical demise. I doubt you lot are worthy of such a fate.
Say that one more time! Hey, what's the matter with you?
That's enough out of you! You're all criminals sentenced to death, and yet despite that, you've been given a chance to travel to paradise! Shame on you! Spitting in the face of charity!
Hey! You don't know anything about this place, right? What happens if the elixir's not even there?
Exactly! Does it still count if we come back empty-handed? They've got excuses for everything.
If you don't like what we're offering, then you can refuse to do it. No one's forcing you.
Good. Still thing gives me the creeps. Yeah. I'm gonna die. I'd rather rot in jail than men.
One more thing I forgot to mention. Upon your arrival at the island, you will be assigned monitors.
Who's going?
You're a group of criminals who have been given the death penalty, and it will be no different on the island. Therefore, if you're out of line at any point on this mission, you will be decapitated on the spot. The esteemed Yamada Asaiman will be serving as your monitors. And knowing that they're from the Yamada clan, I should give them my best behavior, lest they suffer the same fate.
Damn.
You'll be beheaded if your monitor dies, regardless of whether the
is the certificate that you will receive.
That changed their attitudes. Adachi Motagura, a violent fiend who killed only women and children for fun, is purely evil, better off dead. Could I kill someone like
building her careers. But you're a bit of a celebrity, and I'm not. Although, I have to say I'm disappointed. You're stronger and more wretched-looking than the news. Not to mention that a cult is picture it all.
Sorry to let you down.
I was wary of him at first. Now he's so listless. He's a different person. Is he just another criminal in the crowd? Or is he even more sinister, the way the rumors describe him?
I will now read you a brief description of your destination. This island, known by some as Paradise.
Get the speech! What is this? Fairy tale?
Remove your masks, then you'll see it.
I can finally breathe!
Review the final score. Is the lower your score, so 318.
This man was the only sergeant to return to us alive from the previous expedition. As you can see, he has lost his humanity. When he reached home, his body was covered with lumps. And the next day, they began to bloom. The remaining 60 members of the expedition are still missing, most likely dead. But considering he's our only source of information, we don't have any clue as to what took place on the island.
Wait a minute! You didn't tell us it would be this dangerous!
I don't see any issue. Blossoming the flowers? I can't think of a more mystical demise. I doubt you lot are worthy of such a fate.
Say that one more time! Hey, what's the matter with you?